These are grosso, tomato, that I planted in the same style. Put these in last fall. And the idea is that these will come out and go into 1-gallon containers this week. And this is the lovely bloom that we get that's really impactful. Get a little harvest off of it. Use it as a focal point. Way to feed the bees in a small space. Keep them happy. And the butterflies. So little rows tight together, but their roots are not intertwined, and the soil is so loose that when I pull them up, they just release from one another. So here's what I'm doing. I'm using one of my garden bed thingies. Anyway, I'm going to do some production planting. It's very late in the season. I'm going to shade cloth them, and that's a new thing, you guys. I would highly recommend it if you're going to be planting babies this late in the season when we're going to have 112 heat index tomorrow. Kind of why I'm out here early this morning. Not so early anymore, it's getting hot. But what I'm going to do is plant babies, a whole lot of them temporarily. So they're not sitting in plastic pots that get hot. They're sitting in the soil that's a mix that I have made. And then I'm going to put little hoops over it and create a little bit of shade so that they can have a nice environment to continue rooting and growing out so that they become slightly larger for fall planting. Okay, cinnamon, no weeds, clean it up, and then I'm going to go in and make some little rows, plant them, and I'll show you afterwards. There'll be some pictures probably in the comments of this post, because I'm just trying to do this as fast as I can, and that darn mockingbird is after my dog. Those things are so annoying. Okay then, lavender love, you guys. That was 2 fingers. So these are going to be spaced quite a bit because they're going to be left in here longer. It really depends on what the finished size is I want them to be, how much time I want to give myself to be able to come and bring them and transplant them. So if they have enough space, they can just keep on going. If I get busy, things happen. And so I splattered, that was the technical term, cinnamon on the top. It's getting in there a little bit. And then before I put them in, I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon, just dusting it. A couple of things with cinnamon. It helps rooting. It is really excellent for baby roots and any roots when you transplant. There's the dusting. And the wind is taking it, because why not? Little for the wind. It also keeps the ants away and other critters and insects and so forth. And it's just something I've been using from the beginning. And it seems to be helpful at every stage of potting, repotting, and planting and transplanting. There's always a dash of cinnamon involved. Just standard, nothing fancy. Just, cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Okay, kids, more soon. Another tidbit, do not cover the top of the crown, whether it's a little baby or this going into a pot or coming out of a pot and going into the field. Do not cover the top, the crown. You come right up and backfill around it. We have a leaf that needs going. Backfill around it. Give it a nice little cozy little nest. Leave that uncovered. Okay? That's it. Lavender love.